Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first match of the day. I'm your commentator, Walter Wanjala. If you're seeing us for the first time, this is the Kenya Kabaddi Union, a platform ready to share and promote the game of Kabaddi in Kenya. This is the first match of the day. That is the Kenya Prisons ladies versus the Kayole Giants ladies. And actually, they're called Kayole Divas. They are the sisters of the Kayole Giants. And the first team coming in, but without forgetting, I gotta introduce the referee of the day. That is Sharon Yangor. She's standing there, the woman in black, ready to make decisions, ready to finalize. Remember, in Kabaddi, the referee is the final sayer. The referee makes the final decision. And so far, she has been doing that right. Our referees are very well trained by the Kenya Kabaddi Union internationally, international standards. And now they are here, ready to show us what they've been doing on the mat right now. And as I was saying, ready to come in are the Kenya Prisons ladies. They are very beautiful team there that just started the other day, but right now they are proving to be marvelous. Why? Because they have been training for months now, and each day that I watch their game, I can see that they are improving day by day, game by day, and I believe today is going to be a showcase of nothing short than spectacular over here. And there they are, the ladies been led by the one and only Madam Ann, jersey number 1. And there they are, stepping in and stopping near the referee who directs them to go and start on the other side for the jersey numbers to be taken. And there she is, the Kayole Divas, a spectacular team, an amazing team that has been exceptional, being led by the exceptional Wahoo, who is actually in the Kenya Women Kabaddi team, Kenya National Women Kabaddi team, and has been showing us you don't have to be tall for you to play this game, nor strong. You just need to be strong enough, actually. Jersey number 4 on her back, getting in, jumping here and there. But also in the prison, in the Kayole Divas, we are missing a very key player, that is Oteki, who is normally a very amazing left corner, who, when defenders see her, when raiders see her, they actually cower, because that's the amazing way that she tackles people. And there they are, captains being called by the referee for the coin tossing, so that a decision can be made. A decision can be made on which team will start trading or defending. Those wondering what is raiding and what is defending, Kabaddi is a game played by 7 players, as you can see on your screen, whereby one of the 7 players of each team is sent to the opponent side to go and try to get a point by tapping or touching the opponents, while the opponents, who are the defenders, they try to take out the raider by tackling him down, him or her down, so that they can retain that point. Well, the raiders actually, the raiders point is actually acknowledged if the raider manages to tap the defender and crosses the midline that you can see over there. And there is our referee calling in the first raider to go and raid, and it looks like the Prisons actually won the toss and they chose a raid, meaning that they start to the raid. And now when the second half starts, the raiders of the Divas will actually go and raid on the other side. There she is, captain, being leading by example. Her name is Anne. Watch that name. And she's being taken down by the small Wahoo, bringing down the captain. Is that a huge blow to the prisoners, to the prisons ladies, pardon me. And Stacy is her name, taking an easy bonus. technical point for the Kenya Prisons. A technical point is awarded to a team if the opponents make a blunder while playing or if they go against the rules. And because um, the one player cannot be penalized on that, so a point is given to the opponents. And now jersey number 8, Raiden, and she stretches, jersey number 6 stretches. She should be careful there of the corner, who is ready to attack. And a follow back, a pursuit there from Stacy again, who just took a bonus but was not awarded, but rather a technical point, probably because the referees say you are not supposed to coach a raider while he or she is reading. And 2 points for the team Kayole. She took those 2 points so easily. One might think this game is easy, but don't let the looks fool you. And there she is again, the prison lady, a mighty champion. Since the captain left, she is now taking the mantle onto her own hands to go and try and look for a point. And Stacy again goes back to the opponent side to go and terrorize them. But will they allow her to terrorize them? Will they allow her to come and step into their territory and let her just get points as she wishes? Well, they are definitely not going to allow her. That was a beautiful attempted thigh hold and a back push towards the bulk line there. She hits the bench. I guess sometimes the weight really matters, or the height matters. And that was an amazing tackle from the jersey number 8, amazing corner there. And it's a third raid. The captain is back on the mat and ready to at least get a point now, because so far the points have been coming from the defense. And she's gotten the point by a stretch towards Wahoo, who did not see that coming and looks quite disappointed there. Probably she's blaming the corner who did not come in fast enough, but as a raider or as a defender, you have to trust in your teammates that once you're out, they're going to bring you back. And Kemumu, Miss Kemumu is her name, the girl in stretching there. Not today, she says to the corner. I get that bonus plus a point, bringing back Stacy onto the mat, who remember was taken down on the opponent's side. And Anne stretches in too deep. She should be careful there of the cover, who really wants to take her down. And again, she stretches, but taken down by the corner, jersey number 11, amazing thigh hold there. And she looks like she resided to her fate quite easily there, not struggling, not trying to push her way through the defense, the strong defense. But I think at this point, both defenses are good, so they have to come up with a strategy, probably deciding if the raiders will raid more or the defenders will actually defend more. And there she is, Wahoo, stepping on the back line, going back home confidently, showing the opponents her back. That's a very, very dangerous move because of something called pursuit. And there she is, jersey number 6, raiding again. Looks like she's the second raider, because after Anne hits the bench, she goes on the raid. And she struggles bringing down defenders, but her strength is not enough to bring down their whole defense. Looks like they've really felt that impact. And Kimumu stretches towards the in, who almost went out. Remember, in Kabaddi, if you raid, then you manage to stretch towards somebody, towards the defender, and the defender actually steps out of the boundary, the defender is not supposed to come back. She should go and go away to the bench, and you can decide to continue raiding, be greedy and look for another point, or just go back home and defend with your teammates. And This is the first match of the day. The ladies in blue, those are the Kayole Divas, and the ladies in green, those are the Kenya Prison ladies, battling out this game, not ready to go down without a fight. It was a timeout, and now the referee, Sharon Nyang'or is her name, ushering in jersey number 7. Vice ready, and she stretches, but her strength was not enough. Oh, can see the disappointment on her face. The look on her face tells it all. This is a chance for a super tackle. Oh, unfortunately, not the Mywood Kumbao super tackle. And the Lumin all-out has been actualized. The first all-out of the day, the first all-out of the game is against the Kenya Prison ladies, being brought down by the Divas. And now, jersey number 2, Reading. It's a raid. Careful there of the corner, who's ready for an ankle hold. And she jumps, an amazing step in there, amazing zeal, and not getting the corner. Her time is almost up. Goes back home very beautifully, and Wahoo gets that bonus plus a point. The pressure is getting worse against the Kayole prisons, the Kenya prisons. But the game is still young. This is the first half. The first half holds 20 minutes, and the second half holds 20 minutes. So 40 minutes of the game for the prison ladies to actually try and get back these points. And jersey number 2, amazing stepping. Careful there. Goes back home with another empty raid, meaning when she comes back to raid, or when her teammate comes back to raid on the opponent side, she must get a point, because that's called a third raid, whereby everybody, oh, amazing thigh hold there, but it did not hold. The raider goes to the bench, forcing the captain on to take on the role again, and Anne goes on the third raid. And careful there of the Divas, whose clothes are out, their nails are out, they've removed their hair, they've removed their wigs, ready for the battle. So you better be serious on this. Oh no, taken down is the captain Anne. Looks like the Divas are not playing. The Diva is just a name. But once they are on the mat, they are vicious ladies, vicious warriors, ready for battle. And that is exactly what you're seeing. Kimumu getting an easy point there, confusing the in, who did not see that coming. And now, jersey number 6, Raiden. Jersey number 6. Careful there of the corner, who is very ready for her. Ooh, she's been called back home by her team to utilize the chance of my Wood Kombao super tackle. And Kemumu chases jersey number 12. And there she is, getting 2 points. This is really heartbreaking for the prisons to watch, but again, I reiterate, we still have time on the clock there for them to actually overturn this. Remember, the score difference is at 23. Wow, a huge difference there. But who am I to say? It's only the beginning of the game, and she struggles. Oh, she can see the line, but she cannot cross the line. I see what she's feeling right now. Definitely, definitely heartbreaking. A second allowed in a span of 4 or 5 minutes. Begin. Reading is uh, the one and only Wahoo taking that bonus, which is very well with, and going home to defend. Stretches. Jersey number one. Jersey number one. Reading. Careful there, and it was a head-on collision. Well, the mighty lion had the upper hand here, and the prison ladies finally get a point from a raid there. This is a first point from a raid. And that was an attempted surprise tackle. And it's a 2 defenders out. Jersey 1. Taking out 1, 2 defenders out. Wow, finally, we're seeing points. Are those laughs of surprise or laughs of pain? And it's a timeout, asked for by the coach, Leslie Sahenyi there of the Prisons. And that was a timeout, technical timeout, asked for by the referee, who has to make sure everything is running, make sure everything is in order for the match to continue, actually, because these footages are very important for the team and very important for the players, because they're giving their all on the mat. So the least that they deserve is to see themselves make right decisions on the mat, make blunders on the mat, and correct on the same. And it's a time in. The raid of Wahoo. I know she wants a bonus point one or another. And she stretches, get the bonus point. Of course, that's her. Gets the bonus. And it's a raid from the captain. Jersey 1. The captain. On. Careful there of the corner. Stacy, who are giving her time to actually come, raid, and let her go without a point. It's a raid from Kemomo with a kick to the in. Goes home with a point. They are just piling points bit by bit. Another raid. They are from jersey number 2. Jersey 2 raiding and throwing a kick there to the corner. And I love her stepping. She has beautiful stepping. Now all she needs is the confidence to look for the points deep inside. Yeah. It's a halftime, changing of the courts. This is a very crucial moment for the team where they have to decide on what step to take. And on the halftime there, you can see the referees, actually not the referees, the coaches giving the teams tips on how to win this game. But as per now, the Kayole Divas have the upper hand with a 28 and 6 for the Prison Ladies. That is a very huge score difference, a 22-point score difference there. So the Prisons, they have to come up with some magical strategy for them to actually bring down the Prison Ladies. But the day is still young, the game is still young. Remember, this is the first half that has just ended. We still have the second half, a whole 20 minutes for the team to actually make a comeback. But will they manage? At this point, they have to try and minimize the number of points that they are letting the ladies, the Prison Ladies, to actually, the Kayole Ladies, to actually take against them. Well, on the side of the Kayole Divas, you can see that they have quite experienced players, the likes of who is also in the Kenya national women's team, and also the likes of Kimumu, who is also in the same, and also Stacy there. So they are a very packed group there, a group where one that should not be underrated. On the other hand, the side of the match where you can see the Kenya Prisons, they are a team who just started the other day. They actually started Kabaddi while joining this Kenya Kabaddi Union Season 2 Premier League, and now they are here playing against such a team. So underrating them will be an understatement, but also giving them a benefit of a doubt is also part of the option, because they are actually a learning group. But in Kabaddi, there are no excuses. One has to take up the responsibility and actually get up out of their cocoon. And the referee is calling them back in to come and raid and defend. There they are, the ladies in blue, the ladies in green. Shall we call them the Green Commandos? Let the fans decide. And claims a point. Wahoo. Towards jersey number 6 there. Looks quite confident. And it is awarded to her. 1 point for the team, the Kayole Divas. Rating, jersey number 1. Jersey number 1. Careful there of the cover, of the corner actually. And she stretches towards Wahoo. Steps, goes back, and oh no, got too greedy there with a slow turn, taken down by the two defenders that she wanted to take out. Quite painful for her and for her team there. Kimumu, Redden, who is not playing today. She is not joking with this game today. She gets a point. Lady jersey number 8 goes back to the bench screaming, not believing what's happening. Jersey number 2 with the raid. Jersey 2. Oh, she danced there too long. Taken down by the corner. Beautiful display of the game. It's a super tackle on. And Kemumu, she gets that easy point from jersey number 7. And jersey 12, Raiden. Oh, she tried pushing through the block of Wahoo, but that was very unsuccessful. On the scoreboard, looks like the score sheet on the side of the Kayole prisons is not moving. It's chilled. Wahoo, Raiden. Wahoo. Stretches. Careful there. And that is an attempted tackle from jersey number 7, which is very unsuccessful. And it's a defender out. Wow. Just wow. Jersey 1. There. Wow. Anne, here's her name. And stretches towards the corner. Unsuccessful she is. And Wahoo, Stacy goes on the raid. Stacy raids. She's not letting any chance go for her to get a point. And it's a timeout. It's a time over for the raider. Remember, the raider has only 30 seconds to raid. And Anne, there she is, stretching towards Wahoo. And Anne gets that point by breaking through her. Wahoo. Kemumu trying the bonus there, but it's protected. And Kemumu has been taken down by this amazing defense from a tackle there, from the cover. Amazing tackle and amazing support there from the corners. And the stretch being pushed back and goes to the bench after that amazing tackle. 30-point score difference now. The score differences are rising by the second. And another point for Wahoo there. Today she's having quite a field day, piling her resume in terms of scores there. She's number 2 rating. She should decide, does she want a point or does she want to go and defend? She's been taken down there. Probably a knock, but hopefully she's okay. At this point, this is really discouraging for the team. Prisons. Stacy raiding. Stacy on the raid. and she almost crossed the line there, but she saw an opportunity for another point and went back to get the point. Now it's a 37 score point difference against the Prisons. Wow. And G7 runs in too deep, tries to struggle through the defense, and she's unsuccessful. She was desperate there for a minute. It's a super tackle on. Kimumu, a chance for her to shine, but also a chance for the defense to shine. It's another all-out. 4 points for the team Kayole, bringing them at 46, and the team Kenya Prisons bringing them at 8. Timeout for the team Kayole now. And the timeout is over. It's a raid for the team Prisons. And Anne on the raid. Anne. And she gets that point by confusing the opponents. Stacy on the radar. Stacy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And Jesu 1. Anne raiding. Anne on the raid. Hopefully she gets a point this time. And not every day is a Sunday for them. It's a raider out. A point for the team Kayole. Another raid. And Wahoo claims a point there from jersey number 4. Jersey number 6 raiding with a 40-point score difference now. And she falls to her demise. Oh my goodness. What is happening today? It's a timeout. She tripped there, jersey number 6. It's a radar out, a point for the team Kayole. Now raiding is Wahoo. Wahoo on the raid, stretches there, taken down. It's a radar out. Substitution for the team Kayole. And just the three is coming in. Looks like it's her debut match today. There. And Anne goes on the raid. Anne raiding. And takes the bonus, but is taken down by the corners. It's a raid. Only a few minutes remaining on the clock now. Stacy raiding. Stacy on the raid there. And stretching towards the in, not getting a point. This point, I think the Divas should just let this game go. They have really given the Prisons a run for their money. And the raid there.
10, 9, 8, 7.
And it's a match over. Wow, what a match. And the score difference is now 11. The 10 for the Prisons and 51 for the Kayole Divas. Wow, I'm even stammering looking at the score difference, but there's hope for tomorrow for the Kenya Prisons. This has been a beautiful game to watch, a beautiful display of the game, and I've seen quite a huge, amazing teams playing over here, amazing sportsmanship, and hopefully we'll be witnessing this in the future games. I've been a commentator, Walter Wanjala. Until we meet again, peace.